everyone, today I'm going to tell you a story about why Tumblebug rolls in the dung. I'll tell you a story and this is how it began. Long ago, Brother Bug and I were good friends and we spent much of our time wandering around the countryside together. One day, we were met by Brother Elephant. Have you heard the news? He inquired. The king is offering his hand of his daughter in marriage to anyone who can bring him a pottery jar full of gold coins. Well, I was all ears because I'd heard that the king's daughter was quite a beauty. Unfortunately, I was short of money at the time. I've seen the princess and I would be glad to marry her, said Brother Bug. I'll go home and get my money jar. Wait for me. I'll go with you to the palace, said I, and I scuffled off to find a jar. Filling it with cow dung, I hid it about my person, then hurried off to meet Brother Bug, who by now was heading towards the palace with his jar of gold coins. As we walked and talked together, we passed a shop. I'm very thirsty. Let's shop for a cool drink. Good idea, agreed Bug. We went inside, placed our jars on the counter, ordered some lemonade, and sat to talk for a while with the shopkeeper. Well, friend, we must be on our way to the palace. So picking up a jar, I set off. What Bug had noticed, however, was that I had picked up his jar of money and he had pocketed the jar of cow dung. My trick was working. Not far up the road, we came to the king's palace, and stating our business to the palace guard, we allowed to approach His Royal Highness. Before Bug could say a word, I addressed the king. "Oh, mighty king, I believe that you are offering your hand of your daughter in marriage to whosoever can bring you a pot of gold." "Indeed I am," nodded the king. "Then behold," I said, and emptied the jar, scattering gold coins all over the king's expensive carpet. Wah! I played to my audience for proper dramatic effect. "Hold on a minute," cried old Bug. "I've got a jar of gold coin too." Taking out his jar, he scattered his contents over the palace carpet. My dear, there was such a commotion in the palace that wouldn't believe. The king screamed, "You nasty fellow! How dare you come into my palace and throw dung all over my beautiful carpet? Clean up your mess this very minute. Take it out of my yard, or I'll have you flogged." So poor Bug had to collect all of the dung, rolled it up, and heaving and tumbling, pushed the ball of filth off the carpet, down the palace steps and into the yard. Sometimes he called Dung Beetle, but we know him better as Tumblebug. And he's been tumbling in filth to this very day. What happened to me? I married the king's daughter. Didn't? Yes, Anansi did it. This is the end. I hope you enjoyed it.
What?